Having just come back from Japan with a stinking cold, it's great to get back into my garden, but it has changed so much in that 2.5 weeks that I've been away. It's definitely autumn. I've gone from 35 degrees to about 16 degrees. And there's so much been happening while I've been away. Thankfully, nothing's died. You know when you come back off holiday and you've got that horrible dread as a gardener that everything's going to be dead? Well, it isn't. I just noticed these cuttings that I took just before I went have rooted, which is quite exciting. I literally, just before I went, cut them off, the geraniums, stuck them in that old tin that I just had down the side of the wheelie bin. And they have rooted, so I'll be able to pop those on, which is quite cool. They are some herbs that just completely got obliterated in the summer. They just went all crispy and dead, and cut those back. And they've now got some little tips that actually I can start to use before they get frosted, which is quite cool. The wallflowers that were kind of destined for the bin, they've actually just started to come back into flower, so I'll probably keep those. This climber, which I bought, it's one that I've not used before, and I'm going to do a video on this because it is so vigorous. You know when you buy something from the garden centre and you just pop it down and you think, oh, I'll get around to planting that, and it's often there for years. Well, this has only been there for a few weeks while I've been away, but it has literally wound itself around this chair and into these plants already. So I know that that is going to be perfect for what I've got in mind. It's an idea I saw in Japan because I didn't have a clue what to do with that plant until I saw that. This fence blew down, which has exposed the back of this really old bay tree, so I've definitely got a project in there. And then there's been a few casualties with pests, which I'll do a video later on in the week because I want you to watch out for it as well. There's definitely been a change in leaf colour, and we've got some really good colour. I also want to talk to you about borrowing the landscape because it's a concept that we talk about a lot as garden designers, but one I've done in my own garden and I never even knew that I'd done it. Other projects I need to get on with, last bits of trimming. It's kind of at the end of the trimming season, but I just want to get them trimmed so that I can get fairy lights on them during the winter. And then this, I can't believe it's kind of not totally died. So my plan a few weeks ago when we had the hosepipe ban was to get rid of these hydrangeas. I stopped watering them, they went limp, the flowers didn't develop anymore, they all went really droopy, it looked awful. But now, a few weeks on and a lot of rain further on, they have perked up. But do they look good enough for my small garden? No, I'm still going to get rid of them. It's a variety that we planted, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. Really quite liked it then. It's just not doing its thing. The only other thing that I want to do this winter is put some new guttering on that I've learned how to do in Japan.